A digital conversation Trump and Musk connect. Elon Musk, the driving force behind Tesla and SpaceX, recently sat down, virtually speaking, with former President Donald Trump. This wasn't a private phone call, though. The two men met on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, now under Musk's ownership. The conversation wasn't short and sweet either. It stretched on for a full 2 hours, giving both men ample time to share their thoughts on a variety of topics. From the get-go, it was clear that this wasn't your typical interview. Trump, never one to shy away from attention, used the platform to voice his opinions on everything from the 2020 election to education. He even touched upon his views on climate change, a topic often at odds with Musk's own ventures. The conversation sparked intense reactions across the board. Some found the whole thing rather humorous, a spectacle of two larger-than-life personalities colliding in the digital sphere. Others, however, expressed concern, viewing the event as a platform for potentially divisive rhetoric. Shifting sands, Musk's evolving political landscape. Elon Musk, a man known for his technological innovations, has also become increasingly vocal in the realm of politics. This wasn't always the case. In the past, Musk described himself as politically moderate, even expressing a willingness to collaborate with former President Barack Obama. However, recent years have seen a shift. Musk's online presence has become increasingly charged, often delving into politically sensitive topics. This shift culminated in his open support for Donald Trump, a stance that raised eyebrows given Musk's previous positions, particularly on climate change. As the CEO of Tesla, a company at the forefront of electric vehicle technology, Musk had publicly criticized some of Trump's environmental policies. This apparent contradiction left many wondering about Musk's motivations. Some speculated that this political alliance could have implications for his companies, particularly SpaceX, which relies heavily on government contracts. Others questioned whether this move aligned with the values of Tesla's environmentally conscious customer base. Electric Avenue Trump's changing tune on EVs. Donald Trump, known for his skepticism towards climate change, has surprised many with his recent endorsement of electric vehicles. This shift in stance, seemingly influenced by Elon Musk's support, marks a departure from his previous skepticism. In the past, Trump had expressed doubts about the practicality and affordability of electric cars, even going so far as to roll back regulations aimed at promoting their adoption. This change of heart has left many perplexed, particularly given Trump's history with electric vehicles. Reports suggest that Trump himself owned a Tesla back in 2015, adding another layer of complexity to his evolving position. Despite his recent endorsement, the long-term implications of this shift remain to be seen. Vocal speculations, social media buzzes about Trump's voice. During the digital conversation, social media users couldn't help but notice something different about Donald Trump's voice. Speculation ran rampant, with terms like slurring and dentures trending on platforms like Twitter. The change in Trump's vocal tone became a hot topic, with some questioning its cause and significance. The Harris campaign, quick to seize on the opportunity, used the observation to criticize Trump's fitness for office. They even went so far as to post a tweet mocking Trump's speech and highlighting his controversial stance on climate change. Trump's campaign, however, dismissed these observations, attributing them to misinterpretations. Regardless of the cause, the incident highlighted the intense scrutiny public figures face, particularly in the digital age where every detail is amplified and analyzed. Section 5, Musk's endorsement a boost for Trump?
Elon Musk, despite claiming to be generally apolitical, used his platform to advocate for Donald Trump. He encouraged independent voters to cast their ballots for the former president, essentially turning the conversation into a campaign opportunity for Trump.
Musk's reasoning for supporting Trump remained somewhat vague, alluding to a fork in the road for America without elaborating further. However, he hinted at his admiration for strong leaders and his agreement with certain Trump policies.
This endorsement drew sharp criticism, with opponents accusing Musk of using his platform to promote a divisive agenda. The move highlighted the potential consequences of Musk's political leanings and raised questions about his motivations and the potential impact on his companies.
Section 6. Political jabs. Trump takes aim at Harris and Waltz. Donald Trump, known for his pointed critiques of opponents, didn't hold back during his conversation with Musk. He directed his attention towards Kamala Harris and her running mate, Tim Waltz. Trump criticized Harris for not engaging in similar conversations and downplayed her qualifications. He also targeted Waltz, specifically referencing a Minnesota law requiring schools to provide menstrual products. Trump misrepresented the law, claiming it mandated tampons in boys' bathrooms, a statement that has been debunked. These attacks highlighted Trump's campaign strategy of discrediting opponents, while simultaneously praising his own accomplishments and policies. His comments also underscored the deeply partisan nature of the upcoming election and the tactics employed by both sides.
Section 7. Fact-checking, Trump, separating rhetoric from reality. Throughout the conversation, Donald Trump reiterated several claims about his presidency and policy positions. However, many of these claims have been disputed. For instance, he boasted about constructing hundreds of miles of border wall, a figure that significantly inflates the actual amount built. He also claimed to have enacted the largest tax cuts in history, a statement that lacks accuracy. While his administration did implement significant tax cuts, these were not the largest by historical comparison. These instances underscore the importance of fact-checking political rhetoric, particularly during campaign seasons. While Trump's pronouncements often resonate with his base, they frequently lack factual grounding and warrant careful scrutiny. Section 8. The power of the platform. Analyzing the conversation's dynamics. The conversation between Elon Musk and Donald Trump revealed a unique dynamic. While presented as an interview, the exchange often felt more like a platform for Trump to share his views. Musk, despite being the interviewer, often took on the role of a listener, allowing Trump to dominate the conversation. This approach provided insights into both men's personalities and goals. Trump, true to his nature, used the opportunity to attack opponents, highlight his perceived achievements, and solidify his base. Musk, on the other hand, seemed to use the event to further align himself with Trump and his supporters. The conversation, while entertaining for some, raised concerns about potential misinformation and the power dynamics at play. It underscored the evolving landscape of political discourse and the influence of social media platforms like X.
Section 9. Public perception, reactions and interpretations. The Musk-Trump conversation ignited a firestorm of reactions across social media and traditional news outlets. Supporters of both men praised the event as a candid exchange of ideas, appreciating the unfiltered nature of the discussion. They saw it as a refreshing departure from the often scripted and controlled narratives presented in mainstream media.
Critics, however, expressed concerns about the platform given to Trump, a figure known for making controversial and often unsubstantiated claims. They worried that the conversation could be used to spread misinformation and further polarize the political landscape.
Section 10. The road ahead. Potential implications and future speculations. The long-term implications of the Musk-Trump conversation remain to be seen. Some speculate that it could embolden Trump and further solidify his base of support. Others believe it could backfire, alienating moderate voters and energizing his opposition. The conversation also raises questions about the role of social media platforms in shaping political discourse. With their vast reach and influence, platforms like X have the potential to amplify certain voices and viewpoints, for better or worse. As we move forward, it will be crucial to critically analyze the information presented on these platforms and engage in thoughtful discussions about their impact on our political landscape.